What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tyraku here. Today I have something for you all that has been a highly requested video by absolutely no one. Absolutely zero people asked for this video, but this is something you guys need to see, all right? You may not want to see it. You may not want to believe it. You may want to believe that +1 Ninja is the only way to do this, but I'm going to show you guys something that hopefully you like. So I did a video very similar to this about last year. I was talking about my boy Nobel. I think I'm the only person who hasn't empowered my ninja with this guy right here. Now before, this is not a noble guide, okay? This is by no means a noble guide. We're not even gonna showcase this champion, but I do wanna showcase this one thing. Real quick, before we get into the arena content, the specific team to build around him, and I'll go over why I decided to build this team again to show it again, but I made a few changes. We're gonna do some 3v3, gold 4 3v3, so it's pretty legit teams, I'd say, but check this out, okay? For a champion who is known to be the worst champion in the game, this is Dragon Stage 20, but watch how well he controls these waves. Honestly, we could do a higher stage of Dragon, but check this out. Okay, A3, A2, A3, A2, A3, A2. They never get a turn. A3, A2. I mean, I've seen some legendaries who can't even do this, okay? But we're not going to go into it too much, all right? So, worst legendary, you guys tell me. I feel like Ninja is obviously amazing. +1 Ninja, I don't know. Let's see a little bit higher stage real quick. We'll do Force, stage 25. Let's try this real quick, okay? I don't know what the speeds of the waves are, honestly, but let's go ahead and try. Let's see what Noble can do on stage 25 real quick, all right? Now, like I said, this is not going to be a Noble showcase necessarily. We're going to talk about the team more specifically, but, I mean, wave control, not a problem. Not a problem at all. This stuff translates over to the Doom Tower. You may have to make him faster. May have to change his accuracy, but hey, all right, A3, A2, A3, A2, that's enough A3, A2, all right? So let's go ahead and jump into the arena, guys. I want to show you all the team. Hopefully you can't hear the dryer in the background, but I guess our clothes are dried. I guess I can get a new hoodie later on, but here we go, the arena. We're going to start in gold 5, but here's the team. We're going to refresh this. We got to go against teams that are a little bit faster, a little bit squishier. So here we have Calvalax, Noble, Gerda. Those are the 3 most important champions in this team. Gerda, the reason why I wanted to try this team again is because Gerda, I got a 5-star blessing for her. And I don't know about you guys, but if you ever get a 5-star blessing or a 5 or 6-star, you kind of feel as if you have to use that champion. At least I do. So I'm like, okay, I got to use her. I can't just have her chilling. So here we go. Why is this such a good team? So it all starts off with Calvalax, all right? So Calvalax, very important for the team. There's a few champions who could do something kind of similar, but not really. He just so good. So his passive ability, he places 4 poisons, okay? That by itself isn't great. As you know, unlike what Plarium wants you to believe, poisons aren't really good in the arena. Unless you have Lethal Dose, 5-star Awaken, maybe it's okay. But either way, I digress. Let's go ahead and move on to the next champion. So Calvalax places all the poisons at the very beginning. We have Gerda. Gerda, whenever an enemy receives a debuff, their turn meter is decreased by 3%. All right? So we have a turn meter decrease when the poisons are placed. Poisons placed at the beginning of the match, turn meter instantly decreased. And then you have Noble, who, whenever an enemy's turn meter is fully depleted by any champion, has a 75% chance of placing a True Fear debuff on that enemy for 1 turn. So, if you're following along, Calvalax places all the poisons, Gerda reduces the turn meter's at 0 because nobody's taking a turn, and then Noble comes in with a True Fear, meaning that if the enemy team doesn't have immunity, doesn't have Stone Skin, and hopefully doesn't have Polymorph, because yeah, Polymorph does make this team pretty risky, then you're true fearing everybody. So there's a chance they could cleanse it, of course. This team's not going to do amazing against Mithrala, not going to do amazing against cleansing champions, but in general, if they get true feared, it's going to be amazing. And then Noble goes into his A3, A2, A3, A2, you know, so on and so forth. Also, one thing to note is this ability is very good because if he does counterattack somebody, so counterattack plus Evil Eye, he'll counterattack them, reduce their turn meter because they just took a turn, and place true fear if they have no block debuffs. Very cool. And then I have Stoutus in a Stone Skin set because we are going second in this team. This is a go second team, and it's actually a legit, like actual viable team. He's in Stone Skin plus Defiant. He's pretty tanky. I'm going to go ahead and admit it. Pretty good build, but you can use other champions. I use Rhodos. You could use Magnar. You just change up your build, okay? Magnar and Stone Skin could be pretty good, but let's go ahead and jump in here, all right? Let's see how this goes. We have a Warlord team right here. Warlord is a champion most people just skip. I mean, he's pretty terrible to go against. Unless you got, you know, Noble, then he's not so bad. Actually, just kidding. He's still pretty terrible. But there we go. Got True Fear on everybody. Obviously, a lot of the True Fear just didn't proc. That's unfortunate. That is the risk you run with this team, of course. But guess what? I'm just going to go again, okay? I'm going to try this one more time. Against a Warlord team, it's going to be more risky, of course. Anything else may not be that bad. We also got our Stone Skins stripped from Noble as well as Stoutest. So let's try one more time. Let's slow it down to 1 time speed. We'll just forget that ever happened, okay? It was just a test run. So here we go. Warlord, I think, did activate the True Fear. And then he gets around to another turn. Oh, no. Now he activated the True Fear. Perfect. So now Noble comes in. Okay. Who has turn meter? Okay. Warlord has some turn meter. Lady Kimmy does. Kymar almost about ready to take a turn. And then Leors. But now, guess what? Where's the turn meter? It's irrelevant. Because now, after that, our Gerda comes in. She can actually remove 1 random buff from all enemies, places some poisons, and also removes 2 random debuffs from all allies, which we have no debuffs right now. So let's use the A2. An AoE attack, places weaken, which will be very nice for our Stoutest to, go ahead and be the cleanup crew here. Cleans up everybody. Boom. Leors did his big hit. And then Stoutest comes in to clear everybody out. Now let's check out this guy's player power. Hopefully it's pretty decent. 12 million. I'd say it's a pretty decent example of a team. Here we go. Another team. It's going to be a little bit lower player power this time, but this should work a lot better, honestly. A whole lot better. We have no Leors, and we have no Warlord. Warlord, pretty annoying champion. So here we go. Turn it to 1 time speed because we really got to watch these True Fears. They may not all proc, but your Carl, the only damage dealer on the team, he procced his True Fear. And now Noble and Stone Skin is going to come in, reduce all the turn meter, place some True Fear on people, place True Fear on your Carl. And then our Stoutest is going to come in, summon his Dracomorph that I think he slayed, and then just wipe out the entire team. Places increased defense on himself. Very, very nice. We got a res, but guess what? It doesn't even matter. I really don't care because guess what? Noble almost has... It's going to be a lot different in the arena. He's not going to get that A3 into A2 as frequently as he does in campaign, or not campaign, but dungeons or anything that's PvE content because he's not placing as much turn meter decrease, not as much fear, not getting as much turn meter back. So we'll go over his kit in a little bit. We'll go over all the kits a little bit as well. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get Gerda to do her thing. She also has a debuff spray, which is pretty cool. A2 ability. There we go. Stoutest, very good option. Having a champion who has 2 AoEs in this team is very, very good because if you don't kill them all in the first go round, you got a second try. Let's go ahead and come over here to the 3v3. We'll do a few more fights in the classic arena in a little while, but I want to show you all some against teams that I know are going to be quite a bit better. We may get all losses. Honestly, I don't care about the other 2 teams, but I kind of need to progress in 3v3 as well. So we may just skip past those, maybe leave a few in. But let's go ahead and see how this Noble team does against the first setup. We have a Hegemon and a Ramantu, so it could be pretty bad or it could go pretty smooth. I don't know. We have Stone Skin, so hopefully it doesn't get stripped. There we go. We have True Fear activated on the Hegemon, I guess, and the Baron, maybe. I don't know. We have True Fear on... Should have been everybody. But here we go. Let's see how this works. Yeah, I don't know really what just happened, honestly. But let's decrease the turn meter a little bit more. Every time a debuff is placed, turn meter decreases a little bit more, and I love it. So here we go, Stoutest. I don't even know what happened just now, guys, but I think we won. That was really weird. I guess True Fear just placed, turns got skipped, champs got wrecked, and the game was over. We're just going to skip past this because I'm not trying to fight Ultimate Death Knight with Rotos. That is such an annoying team fight. So this team is going to be pretty smooth. It should be pretty quick, pretty consistent, maybe not fast, but it should be safe. All right, guys, so we finished that fight. Eventually, took a little while longer than expected, but hey, we got the win, so there we go. So now on to the next victim of Noble. All right, so here we go. Hopefully we see a few more Nobles in the arena after all of this. So against an Ultimate Death Knight plus Warlord and Baron, that's going to be kind of risky, not going to lie. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. So this first team, hopefully is going to be pretty quick. Honestly, Venus Cupidus is kind of hit or miss, especially with, I think we have a Rotos team up there, right? We'll try it out. I do like this team quite a bit. Pretty big fan of Elva. I know I've talked about her a few times. Let's go ahead and get rid of Venus maybe, unless reaction procs. Okay, there we go. Venus is gone. This is not really meant to be a 3v3 showcase, but I know some people like to watch it. So if you don't like to watch this specific showcase right here, you can just skip a few times and then get to the true action with Noble, right? So here we go. The War Pig over here is going to do his... Actually, he already res, didn't he? Oh, no, now he reses. Okay. Sometimes he uses his res at weird times, so I like that quite a bit. Let's go ahead and see. All right. We can't do any damage right now. It's going to take a little while to get through, unfortunately, but Sifi's just going to keep cleansing Rotos. Sifi plus Rotos. Completely fair combo. Completely fair. Not broken at all. I love it. All right. Extra turn for Rotos. Cleanse everything off of him. Go ahead and get all that nonsense away, okay? We'll go ahead and get rid of Cupidus as well. And then let's try to get rid of Pumbaa over here. So a 1, boom, boom. Once he dies, it's going to should be pretty safe. It's just getting rid of him. All right, so we got that. He's been pretty tanky, not going to lie. Hopefully Mithrala doesn't place her cleanse and shield. That'd be pretty annoying. Hopefully he doesn't get a turn either, which he is getting a turn. Dang, okay, so that was stupid. That was actually very, very bad. I just placed buffs on nothing because we had block buffs on us. All right, here we go. So now we go ahead, use Rotos to finish everybody off. Minute 37. Let's go ahead and finish off Mithrala. My Rotos is actually pretty fast, which makes these runs, well, a lot faster, but it's still relatively slow, to be honest. So here we go. Now we finished that fight. Now, onto the true action, and the next fight we'll just skip. So here we go. 1-time speed. Beautiful. We got turned into a sheep. I hate that. But we got the True Fear off with the 2 champions that matter the most, and guess what? It activated on both of them. So now we come in with Nobel. A3 onto everybody. Decreased turn meter on the Baron, who could have done some damage. Now we'll place Weaken on everybody. Or play some poisons. Doesn't go through Stone Skin though. And now we will summon Dracomorph from the depths. There we go. And then all that was left was the Ultimate Death Knight, which I'm hoping can't solo me, but he may. Crazier things have happened. Let's go ahead and see how this pans out. Stoutus hits pretty daggone hard. Good turn meter decrease into hopefully that A2 ability. There is no True Fear. So getting the True Fear synergy from Noble all the time isn't necessarily guaranteed in the arena. It's going to be a lot more difficult than it is in PvE content. PvE content, you can do that True Fear stuff a lot. And I got some ideas with Noble as far as wearing stun set. I mean, just imagine. You've seen what he was doing with that wave. Okay, so True Fear obviously has a percentage chance to proc, whereas stun just locks him down. Now this team right here, I may be able to clear. I'm just going to go ahead and skip to the end of it so you guys don't have to watch it. Now let's go ahead and jump back over into the Classic Arena to do a few more fights over there. We'll try to pick these easier fights with the Stone Skin teams, so on and so forth. Let's see. Player power, okay, 11.6. That's reasonable, okay? This team's definitely not going to be a pushing team, okay? This is not going to be a team that takes you into Platinum Arena and makes you place top 10 by no means. But it's going to be a fun team. It's a legit go second team, in my opinion. A little bit of RNG involved, definitely, with the True Fears actually landing. But I mean, you've got 4 champions with a chance to land True Fear, and basically majority of the times, if any of those champions activate the True Fear, the team's probably gonna be pretty messed up. So, and then if you have a champion like Stoutus surviving decent nukes, so on and so forth, you should be in a pretty good spot. So here we go, using the A3 ability, clearing everybody out. So let's go ahead and try another match or two. This one, 15.2 million player power, very cool. Tatura nuker? I don't know, never seen that before. Let's see how hard he hits. Can he wipe out all my champs, or is he going to take Stoutus and just die? I don't know. He has a strong affinity versus Stoutus, so I guess we're about to find out. Sifi did take that True Fear, and so did Tatura, so I guess we'll never find out if the weirdest looking high elf champion, period, can nuke. I guess it's a mystery. Here we go. Let's go ahead and nuke everybody. A lot of poisons. I did try using Gerda with the Cruelty Blessing, and it was interesting. If I could use it on Calvalax, I probably would. But Gerda, I don't think so. We're going to try to use the A2 here. Maybe stun Sifi. Okay, no stuns on anybody. I don't have much accuracy on Stoutus. Oh, we did get a stun on Tatura. Okay, so got some crowd control action going there. Very cool. We'll go ahead and use the A2 on Tatura because he did have fear on him, which is very nice. It's always best to use the A3 first on Stoutus because it does give him increased defense, allowing us to hit a little bit harder. But I just didn't that time. Okay, does he hit hard? No, he didn't even hit. Dang, I'll never know if Tatura can hit hard. Unfortunate. All right, let's see. One more team. Let's find a really good one, okay? 12.6, is that the highest we got? Okay, 2.7. What kind of spread is that? Go ahead and try to refresh again. 4.3. Level 90. I should have done the 12, shouldn't I? 5.6, 10.5, 5.6. Wow, there's so many players. Okay, 13.5. There we go. This is a decent one, all right? I'm 16.6, so 13.5 is okay. Now, obviously, player power, we'll go ahead and say, is not the best way to determine how far advanced a player is. I've been in players' accounts who are way high player power and not so great. And then player power that's really low comparatively, and really good accounts. So, I mean, a lot of factors. But for this, we're going to try to use it as a gauge, okay? There we go. Let's go ahead and place the weaken on everybody. Actually, no. I don't know if actually, yeah, it does place weaken. Sweet, which is very good. So now we have a bunch of poisons. True Fear. Trunda didn't do much. I think she hit Stoutest, maybe? I don't know. We use the A3. And Duchess is going to res, I believe. Maybe. Let's see if she does, actually. Place some more poisons, a little bit more turn meter decrease. The turn meter decrease is coming from, obviously, Gerda. Placing the, oh no, yeah, coming from Gerda. Here we go. A3 ability. Arbiter, Trunda, and Deacon. True Fear? I think so. Okay, Deacon, he doesn't want that True Fear. A2, look at all those debuffs, wow. True Fear, poison, poison, decrease speed, poison, 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 poison. She will die even if I didn't do anything this turn. She would just die next turn because she has so many poisons on her. Which I kind of am interested in having a double Calvalax Gerda Noble team, because Calvalax put up 8 poisons at the beginning of the match. Be pretty cool. Maybe difficult to actually win, but you would have a lot of poisons. There we go. All right. This team is actually a lot of fun. Mithrala, not a great option for this team, and I'll show you guys why. Assuming she has enough resistance to, or accuracy / resistance to actually resist my stuff, it's going to be a bumpy ride, guys. That's all there is to it. It's going to be a bumpy ride, as you can see, but we do still have the turn meter decrease, which is very nice. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and use the A3. I think Rhonda actually just cut in on Arbiter, which is awkward. We're going to use the A3, gives us increased defense. The A2 stuns Herndig. I can almost guarantee that. Let's go ahead and stun some of these champs. Okay, we stun Herndig, stun Rhonda, and then Arbiter just going to turn meter boost. They're going to skip their turns. And actually, Gerda has an ability where she can cleanse some of these debuffs, but I think it's from her A3, unfortunately. So this Hex is probably going to activate. We killed everybody except for Arbiter. Arguably the champion we should have killed, most important. Let's go ahead and, oh, not quite. We got lucky, dodged the Hex twice there. Very good. And then Noble, absolutely slaying. He one-shot her. I mean, she may have had 5% HP, but he still one-shot her, right? There we go. Finally got the Hex activated on him. Not a big deal at this point. But Gerda's A3 has a chance, or also removes 2 random debuffs from all allies. So very good to have her going before your other champions, like before your Noble and everything. My Noble's in Stoneskin, so not a huge deal. Let's go ahead and jump in here, guys, real quick and take a look at the champions builds and go over their stuff just a little bit. So starting off with Calvalax, just accuracy. I don't have him built for damage. Very simple build, just accuracy. Skills, not booked whatsoever. Masteries, we have it like this, just accuracy. And it's really all I care about, just landing those poisons so Gerda can do that turn meter decrease. Next champion is Gerda. She's in a bolster set. She has pretty good base HP, so you know, I'll just put her in a bolster set. She has okay speed. I'd be okay with her faster. She needs a little bit more accuracy, to be honest. 370 is pretty low, so I may actually opt for a little bit less speed and more HP. Actually, not more HP, more accuracy. I may just go for more accuracy. We'll have to figure it out. But I do like Bolster. Bolster is good. She has 80,000 HP, so it's going to give my other champions a little bit more survivability. We have Reaction on her as well, which is definitely nice. I mean, she's in Bolster, so we go for Reaction. If she was in Stoneskin, we wouldn't necessarily need the Reaction because she'd be pretty fast. As far as booking, we got her fully booked. Blessing, we have Temporal Chains. For Calvalax, I don't know what blessing I would go for this team specifically. I may even try Cruelty, to be honest. Kind of weird, but I may try it. For Noble, we have him fairly fast in Stoneskin. I really want him using that A2 ability, or A3 ability, so I want him to get a turn. So I have him in Stoneskin, fairly fast, good accuracy, 500, depending on where you're at in the arena, good speed. And then as far as his skills, we have everything fully booked, which I know I may get trolled for that. Fully booked, level 60 Noble? Wow. Imagine if I had Blessing for him as well. But there's his masteries. Pretty okay setup, I think. And yes, so also putting HP percent on the bottom. Actually, no, we have no HP percentage. Ideally, it'd be HP percentage. Give him more HP. Not worried about his damage dealing. Just worried about his accuracy and his survivability. Damage, it's irrelevant for Noble. And then Stoutest. This is where all the damage comes from, okay? Stoutest, Magnar, Ragash, any other Taras, okay? If you want to throw your Taras in this team, do that. But any other champion who's tanky and can do a hit when it's actually their turn, very, very good. Hefrak even. Hefrak and Stoneskin possibly. I don't usually use him in Stoneskin, but this team makes sense. Very slow in Stoneskin. Your other champions are probably going to die, and when they do, he's just going to counterattack. So very cool there. So his actual stats, good crit damage, pretty good defense, I'd say. Overall, good stats, very tanky, good base stats in general. Very good base stats for what he does. We have Defiant Gear just to add that little extra layer of survivability. I'm a pretty big fan of it. Defense percent ascensions there. Hopefully these ascend to defense percent as well, because I'm actually probably going to use this team for a little while. I legitimately think this is a pretty solid team. I like it. It's a fun team. If nothing else, it's a fun team, but we're getting wins, okay? You're not going to get a win every time you go into a match. What is this nonsense? A scam? Yeah, it's a scam. All right, so we're going to close that. Let's go ahead and check if our defense got any. No, nobody's touching it. They're just, people are scared of it, guys. They don't know what to do when they see the Noble. They're like, yeah, there's something fishy going on here. We're just going to skip it. So there we go, guys. Bringing back the Noble Gerda Cavalix team. I was not the first person to think of this team. I'd seen it a while back, but I wanted to bring it to you guys again. With my Gerda being 5-star ascended, I was like, you know, I kind of have to build this team again. And I think this one's a little bit better version of it. So there we go. It is what it is. Noble. Where's the arena? But did I already rate him? I already rated him. Let me see. Arena defense. I gave him a 5-star. Arena offense. Ooh, a 5-star as well. Sweet. So I guess I've been on the Noble train for quite a while. Faction Wars. Honestly, I mean, yeah. Faction Wars, he's gonna do some work. Minotaur, not matter. I agree. I agree with my ratings that I gave him. But where's Dragon? Like on the waves? I mean, he's a pretty good control champion. I don't know what more to say, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't unsubscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you all in the next video.